My name is Ryan Ralston. I'm a fire captain with the Corona Fire Department. I'm also a board member of the Corona Firefighters Association. This year on May 21st, 2016, we hosted Fire Ops 101 class. It's an IFF program that is designed to educate our community leaders and city managers, those who are making decisions that affect us directly as an organization in regards to staffing, PPE, and just our overall operating budget, which directly ties into the health and safety of our personnel. So the schedule for this year's Fire Ops 101 class, we invited the participants in the morning. Everybody arrived around 0700, and at that time they were issued full structural firefighting PPE, as well as assigned to a wrangler. A wrangler is a person from our either command staff or our Firefighter Association union board that it was pretty much assigned to that particular participant to answer questions and help them with PPE throughout the whole day. So this year's Fire Ops 101 was broken into 3 separate divisions. The first division, Division A, was a structure fire demonstration. We had the attendees sitting on some bleachers observing what would be a first alarm structure fire response from our department. The emphasis of this division was to demonstrate to the participants how we deploy our resources and staffing on a structure fire. So we had a first alarm multi-company drill at our training tower. It allows the union, the labor group, as well as the department heads to communicate the importance of apparatus, tools and equipment, PPE, training, staffing levels, and this allows them to make educated decisions on our behalf. It gives them a true understanding of why we're asking what we're asking for, why we need the budget that we need each year to perform the tasks and to help us meet our mission as a department. One thing we hit pretty hard with the city manager, assistant city manager, and the council members is the importance of speed and weight. What we mean by speed and weight is the Corona Fire Department, we're able to put a full first alarm on scene very quick, and we have sufficient personnel with our 4.0 staffing to keep fires confined to a room of origin or a floor of origin and prevent exposures from being threatened, and allows us to conduct all the essential tactics that firefighters perform. At the conclusion of Division A, after the structure fire SOG deployment on our tower, we broke all the participants into smaller groups, and we actually had kind of a mini physical agility for them to go through. There was 4 different stations. The first station involved auto extrication, so the attendees were able to cut up a car using the Hurst tools and equipment that we have, stabilize the vehicle. From that point, they went over to a forcible door entry prop where they had to force an inward swinging door with the other attendee that they were paired up with. Once again, the wranglers were with them, teaching them how to do these functions, teaching them why the tools and equipment are important, and showing them the importance of staffing and teamwork. The firefighters need to perform our duties on a structure fire. After the door was forced, we had the attendees carry a bundle up our tower and back down. From that point, they went over to another location where we had a charged hose line. They had to extend the hose line straight and flow water for a few minutes, and discussing our capabilities with GPM that we can deliver with our Type 1 engines, our new hose configurations, new nozzles that were purchased, and just really get their hands on the newer equipment. The last scenario that we put them through was a scenario inside of our tower, and it was a search and rescue scenario. They were given the objective of performing a primary search inside of a room, and we had theatrical smoke that made visibility 0 inside that room, and they were instructed to maintain orientation with right-handed search, and that there was a child in there that needed to be rescued. So the attendees made entry, conducted a basic right-hand search through the room, found the victim, and brought him out. After witnessing the Division A structure fire deployment on the tower, as well as going through all the different skill stations, it gave the attendees a new appreciation for our profession. They were able to see how heavy the equipment is, how hot it is, and the required teamwork it really does take to effectively complete all these tasks on the fire ground. The City of Corona is successful because of our relationships between the city leadership, the city manager, their staff, the city council, as well as all the department heads down to the labor groups. And this is why we're being effective as a city and able to provide the highest level of service to our community. During the second division, it was Division B, this was a live fire demonstration. And with the live fire demonstration, we had a live fire conducted in one of our training burn boxes. And the participants were able to visually see modern fire behavior for themselves from a safe location. And during this time, some of the speaking points were effectiveness and the importance of good coordination, communication between command, as well as the interior divisions and the ventilation group. And in addition to that, they were able to see the smoke conditions and the hazards that firefighters are faced with. So the importance of our personal protective equipment, respiratory protection through our SCBAs, and also just training awareness of hostile fire environments such as flashovers, smoke explosions, and why our live fire training program is so important to expose our members to really what we're going to be facing in the field. Division C was our final division for the Fire Ops program, and in this division it was geared towards EMS-related incidents. So the participants witnessed a simulated person who was at the gym and started to have chest pain and ended up collapsing with an MI and went into cardiac arrest. The engine company then arrived on scene during this event and took over CPR from the bystanders, and the participants were able to witness advanced cardiac life support treatments being delivered to the patient. And they were really able to understand why the 4.0 staffing is so effective, especially with an EMS incident like that. The department and the association recognizes the importance of this program in building relationships with those who lead our city, but also maintaining those relationships. Corona Firefighter Association Local 3757 encourages all other locals to look into this program and adopt it and implement it. And if any locals out there are looking for advice or need any assistance to help build their program, please contact me at the Corona Fire Department, Corona Firefighter Association.